Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I go by the name of Divine Justice and I've been gone for a while due to health issues, but I'm back now and now I have time. So I thought it would be really fun to do a pick a card this week to see what energy you're going to be facing and what your obstacle will be and your outcome and what messages we can get for this upcoming week. We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Just take a second and choose which pile you're attracted to the most. Usually it's the one that you first are attracted to, you keep going back to. Go ahead and take a couple of seconds and we'll go ahead and get started. Thank you. Okay, for those of you who chose pile 1, let's go ahead and see what we have here. I hope you can see because I can't really see my camera right now. We got the wreath, sorrow over a loss. I thought this was funny. I made my own little cards. Don't laugh at them, but I wanted some tarot cards, so I decided to make my own. We got 222. For me, when you see the number 222, this is dealings with relationships. Pay attention to the relationships around you. We have Hand of Cards, take a chance, risk, being strategic. I'm sorry, I pronounce words all crazy. Options, not showing hand, gambling. Okay, go ahead and get these. We have spiritual growth this week. Abundance, that's an excellent card. We have the unexpected. I like that. Let me see. Hope you all can see that. Okay. So we have the Two of Swords. I'll put that there and that right there. Okay. So I'm hoping you guys can see it. Okay. I'm pretty sure you can. All right. So I see for this week, it's going to be a week of spiritual growth for you. But I'm going to look at this Two of Swords. This is really pulling me in right here. I feel like there's something that you're not seeing this week. There's something that you're not seeing or you're refusing to see. But I really feel like it's just something that you're not seeing. Because the obstacle right now for you, pile 1, is I'm seeing the Seven of Swords. You're kind of wanting to get out of the situation. Escape from something. Yeah. You're definitely trying to get out of some type of situation, like run away. You're trying to run away. But I see by the end of this week, I see an Ace of Pentacles, like you've planted a seed. The Ace of Pentacles is the beginnings of something, like some type of project, something. There's a seed that's been planted. And since you have the abundance card right here, you're going to be receiving something. And I like the unexpected. I feel like you need to expect the unexpected. Something's coming in for you, pile 1. And I believe that it's from all of your spiritual growth. You've been through a lot. And you're going to be receiving something. You don't see it yet with the Two of Swords energy. But I feel like this may come with you having to take a chance or a risk. And with whatever information that comes through about this abundance, you don't really need to tell anybody. You don't really need to show your hand with this that's coming in this week. If that's making any sense. For some of you, I feel like something's going to be offered to you, or this week and for the other half of you, you're actually planting a seed, and the seed that you're planting is actually going to bring you that abundance, if I'm making any sense. But what you're thinking of right now of doing to obtain this abundance, you don't need to let anybody else know right now. And for the first half, the other half, I'm seeing something is actually going to be presented to you this week, and you don't really need to share it with other people. Some discernment is going to be needed. Definitely. I feel like with the wreath right here, sorrow over a loss, I feel like this is coming in at a time that you've experienced a loss. And a lot of us are experiencing losses right now, losses of jobs and things like that. Maybe you've lost your job with what's going on right now with this pandemic. But Spirit is saying, basically, keep your head up, because you have something coming in. It's not the end. But when it does come in, don't show your hands. Don't show your cards. Don't start talking about it. Especially with this dealings with relationships. With this newfound abundance that's coming in, that's going to help you. You really don't want to share it. This confirms it right here. You really don't want to share it with the people around. Well, you really need to evaluate the people that are around you right now, because some of them may not have the best intentions. And so just really, keep an eye and really look at the relationships that are around you. But I hope that gave you some clarity for this week. That's all I have for you, Pile 1. I think it's going to be a fantastic week with this Ace of Pentacles that is coming in for you. You're not seeing it right now. You're feeling kind of sorrow over this loss, wanting to run away from the situation. But remember, Ace of Pentacles is coming in for you. You have abundance. It's unexpected. So cheer up, smile. This is a really good message. I really like it. All right. Thank you. All right. Those of you who chose Pile 2, let's see what messages we have for you this upcoming week. Let's see. 2 we have. All right. Slow but surely getting ahead. We have Prince, I Would Die For You. I like that song. I'll explain that in a minute. Self-indulge. That's really good. Self-employment. Trust. I'm going to put that right here. I hope y'all can see that. This actually came out. I normally pull 1, but you had 2. You have the masculine. Okay. I hope you can see the masculine right there. Okay. Okay. We have Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords. Okay. And we have the Moon. Okay. What I'm getting for you this week is, okay, there's kind of 2 different messages. I feel like there's like 2 different groups right here. Okay. When it comes to the Knight of Swords right here, I feel like for one group of you, the Knight of Swords with the Queen of Swords. How do I say this? Okay. I'm seeing with the Knight of Swords, some of you are really trying to go full force with something. With the Queen of Swords, you're cutting the BS out. You know what you want. You've been hurt in the past. And you're trying to go for it. You're cutting all the BS out of your life. But we have the Moon right here. There's going to be still, by the end of this week, some not really knowing which way to go, which path to go. I see that with the Moon. There's going to be, you're not really going to know which path to go yet. Like, still a little bit of confusion. Now, there's another message that's coming in for the second group, because there's one and there's 2 groups here. Okay, for the second group, I'm seeing that there's the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. You guys are going at it. Y'all are fighting. There's a couple here in this cards that are basically fighting, and I don't know if it's because we're stuck indoors right now and nobody can really go anywhere, but there's some type of fighting going on. And some secrets that need to be revealed, that will be revealed. But there's some hidden secrets that I'm seeing with the other half. But we have right here self-indulgence, self-employment, trust, and the masculine. Now, for the first group that's going full force, like really wanting a change, like trying to go at it, with their self-employment, I feel like you're going full force into self-employment. Like you're really trying to work on possible self-employment. I think that's a really great idea right now because you're seeing that businesses are being shut down, and really you kind of want to work for yourself. You don't really want to rely on some of these companies because they can lay you off at any time. But I see with you going full force and trying to go after this self-employment right now, I feel like there's some confusion with the moon. But I can tell you the best decision when it comes to the moon is basically going your own way, like finding your own path. When I see the moon, like not doing it the same way that everybody in your family has done or the way you've been told. And you can see that that's not typically working right now because shoot, we're headed to a recession right now. So I feel like even though there'll still be some type of confusion by the end of this week on, you know, which way to go, you're going to find your way because you have the trust right here. You really need to trust yourself. And the masculine right here, I'm getting, you really need to tap into that masculine energy, that go-getter energy, and get it done. Because you are making slow but steady progress with the tortoise right here, you know. I also get with this message that I would die for you. That I made myself, don't laugh. But you also have a message coming in that there is an ascendant master that's looking after you. Because this song actually reminds me of, you know, call me strange, but it reminds me of someone in heaven watching after you. Someone with great power that's watching after you. Your God, your angels, your guides are watching after you during this time period. So you need to know this. And for the couple that I'm seeing right now, I feel like there's a trust issue. I'd have to do like a love reading on this. I'm not really going to dive too deep on it, but there's some type of, so like I said, some type of secrets that are going to come out, but I don't think it's too dire. Let me pull out couple of more cards. I'm going to pull out a couple of more for the love side. Let's see, love reading for the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So pile 2. Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords. Knight of Swords, and Queen of Swords. Okay. Backstabbed. Okay. Heartbreak. Yeah, for this couple right here, I'm seeing that are kind of going at it. There's going to be there's heartbreak, some type of deception, and that's why I'm getting the moon right here. So, yeah, look at the signs. Look at the red flags that are going around. There's some type of backstabbing that you're going to experience this week with this this couple right here. Something's not right, and the secrets are going to be revealed. So trust that, because somebody stabbed somebody in the back. But all right, okay, pile 2. I hope you enjoyed your message for this upcoming week. We're going to go ahead and move on to pile 3. Okay, pile 3, my pile 3. Let's see what the messages you have coming through for you for this upcoming week. Let's see. Fairbell. Plenty of material things. That's nice. Mirror. I think I'm going to put the mirror right here. I hope you guys can see that. 2 of these fell out. Okay, we have Katy Perry, Wide Awake. Hillary Scott, the Scott family, Thy Will Be Done. And we have Carrie Underwood, Jesus Take the Wheel. Those are my own cards that I make myself. I'll explain them in a minute. We have Leaving. Okay. Blossoming. I like that. You had 2 that came out here. Discernment. Okay. The 10 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Cups. Okay, so what I'm getting here is your week's going to be pretty nice. It's going to start off pretty nice. You have plenty of material things with the Ten of Pentacles and the bowl right here. It says plenty of material things. So I feel like right now you're doing well. You have your family around you. You have everything you need right now. But I feel like your challenge right here with the Seven of Pentacles is basically because you have all these material things, people are going to be asking for handouts. And I feel like, because this verifies it right here with the discernment, some of the discernment, you're going to need some discernment. You're not going to really be needing to tell everybody what you have or letting everybody know exactly what you have, because some people are going to want, they're going to want a part of it, and it's okay to give, but make sure that you're taken care of too. Don't feel guilty for saying no sometimes to some people. I see the Five of Pentacles right here, that you're basically, you're going to end up having to leave a situation. What I'm getting right here with the Five of Cups. I'm sorry, I said Five of Pentacles. The Five of Cups, like crying over spilled milk. I feel like maybe intuitively I'm just basically getting that possibly this week you're going to probably have to say no to somebody, and it might hurt somebody's feelings, but you can't cry over that that spilled milk. You know, you're going to have to stand your ground with some things. But I see that you're blossoming right here. I feel like for this pile 3, you're learning something new, and it's blossoming and growing. And you're leaving the past behind. And with you having to leave the past behind, you know, there's going to be some sadness with the Five of Cups. But hey, you have two cups right here that you're not paying attention to. You know, sometimes it's, what do they say? Quality over quantity. It's a lot of quality in those 2 cups that you have versus the 3 that you lost. But yeah, for some of you, like I said, this is reaching several people at the same time. For some of you, you're going to probably have to say no to somebody, I'm getting. And might feel bad about it. But like I said, sometimes you're going to have to say no to people. It's okay saying no. And then some of you with this Five of Cups, it's leaving the past behind. I see that. We have the mirror right here. So mirroring each other, self-image, relationships, reflect our wounds, introspection. So a lot of you are going to be going within this week. And that's good. Maybe in a relationship too this week, where you're going to see a lot of yourself and other people. Make you really evaluate your own behavior and your own actions, because you're going to be seeing some people around you, maybe, you know, a loved one reacting in a way that you would react, and now you're really getting a clear understanding about basically yourself, about maybe I shouldn't react that way because I'm actually seeing the way this person's reacting or behaving. You know, not even reacting, it could be like their behaviors. You're learning more about yourself because there's going to be people around you this week that are mirroring you. We have dealings with a fair male. This is someone with blonde hair, gray, or white hair. Someone around you. You'll have some dealings with them. Material things. You already went through that. But let me go ahead and explain this right here. My cards. These are some songs that you might want to look up. You probably already know it. Carrie Underwood, Jesus Take the Wheel. I feel like this is a message basically saying that you're feeling overwhelmed and run down this week too, even though you have plenty of material things. You will feel as if you're a little overwhelmed right now. And it's basically saying in this song, let go and let God, you know, trust God. So that's a message, and you might want to look up the song and listen to it. I like the message. This is one of my favorite songs too. Hillary Scott and the Scott Family, Thy Will Be Done. Well, it's actually Thy Will. This song, I hope you can see it. And when I hear this song, this is the same thing as this Carrie Underwood song. It's about letting go and letting God. So I said, let good. I meant let God. What was I writing right there? But yeah, let go and let God. Because you're going to be feeling a little run down too this week, despite, you know, everything seeming well. And I like this one, Katy Perry, Wide Awake. You're awake, the tower moment. So yeah, there's going to be a bit of a tower moment too this week. The veils are being lifted. You're starting to see things for what they are, and you're waking up this week, and that may cause a little bit of feeling overwhelmed, but you're going to get through it. You're going to be okay. You know, it's okay to say no to people, and it's okay to leave certain people behind and just certain situations behind, because you're blossoming, baby. You're blossoming. You're blossoming, and that's beautiful. So I hope you like this message. Remember, keep your discernment. Don't be announcing everything you have, because right now a lot of people are in need, and you know, the reality is we really need to help ourselves first before we help others. But what you can help is beautiful, but don't feel like you need to go totally out, like totally out for people to where you're out of what you need. Like don't do that to yourself. That's not what God wants. That's not what your guides want either. So have a blessed week, everybody. If you like my video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button and the subscribe button, and I will be shooting more videos because now I have time. Love you all. Be blessed. Bye.